Hey everyone, it's Victoria with She's Gone Country Farms. Today I want to talk bugs. That's right, bugs. I was taking a look at this one section of the garden that I've been having some problems with, and the zucchini that I had planted here, or the summer squash, it's basically the same thing, was doing fine, or is doing fine, and I had put some cucumbers over here as well that just would not take off. So I just pulled the cucumber. I actually had pulled some of the zucchini out as well. And as I did so, I'm hoping you guys are going to be able to see this. Let's see if I can get down here. I have like a ginormous family of baby squash bugs. Let's see if I can get everyone in here to see this. I'm going to do my best. Do you see them all over? It's an epic situation. Now I do have a couple of zucchinis that have started. However, there's just no sense in keeping this over here. I mean, it's epic. Therefore, my intentions, yeah, look, they're just stinking everywhere. Holy shamoly. Can you guys see all of these? Oh, I sure hope so. I can, but I know what I'm looking for. If you guys could see all of these, it's like literally, I don't even know, 50 of them. Okay, little sweat bee, get off me. So see, I've got some zucchini or summer squash that are starting, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna have to go. This is just not a thing. This is going to be a big problem, or could be, I should say. I already pulled out, like I said, the cucumber that was over here. I had seen some of the squash bugs, so I'm just going to pull the rest of it out. I have these cucumbers that had started, and then everything just started to go wrong with these cucumbers. I am assuming, oh yeah, they're all over this. Let me see if I can. I believe that's a baby squash bug. I mean, they're white. Don't start crawling towards my hand there, buddy. I don't think so. I will pull what was still on here. Sorry for the visual being so horrible. I'm just trying to get this over to the burn pile. The burn pile is also very epic. It had been, we had where it was just like a total rain and then like a flood. Then it was a drought. It's been absurd. Today we had a storm come through. It might rain again, so this weekend I'm finally going to burn the burn pile. I feel like it's moist enough, damp enough back there. Do you know some people don't like the word moist? I don't know, I think it's funny. Just a little side note. I've had a lot of people say, don't say that word. Why? It's not going to get you. But you know what will get you? These stinking squash bugs. So anyhow, these are going to go. They're out. I will plant something else here once I feel like I've got this whole section under control again. I don't want it to affect anything else over here. I do right across the way, right across the street, have these two bush beans that I had started, and they're still doing great considering it's two beans in this relatively small container. It's been doing wonderful. These zucchini over here are still okay. I pulled one of them. I think I'm just going to pull them all and plant some new ones. There's plenty of time for that. I have plenty of zucchini. I'm not too worried about it. That will give me a chance to pull this, get some of this grass that had grew between my rows under control. Also, this zucchini towards here in the back wasn't getting quite enough sun. as the ones in the front, so I'm going to just make some changes. Why wouldn't I? That's part of getting ready for your fall garden, isn't it? That's the time to take out what was going in the summer, maybe rearrange some things, especially when you're talking about different squash plants. Now's the time for that. Now's the time to think about your fall garden, but you guys know how I am. Now is also the time to think about next year's summer garden. I mean, I just am always planning for the next thing, I will do a longer video later on in the week to go through what I have started planting. I don't want to go through all of that right now. I just wanted to give everyone a quick visual, and let's go check it out one more time, of what these squash bugs look like. The babies. This is just the babies. And I'll look one more time, and then we can actually, I'll take a look and see if I can't find some adult ones. And I say this because just a handful of the lives that I've been on have asked what they look like. Unless, of course, I'm wrong. I mean, I could be wrong on these babies. But my understanding is the babies are white. So if someone knows that I'm completely giving false information, please let me know, because I don't want to be that guy. That gal. I also pulled my other cucumber that wasn't doing that well. Let's see if we can't find a squash bug that is mature. Here we go, right here. Of course, right on cue. Here, let's see if I can get in here so you guys can see it. Here is a mature squash bug. He's probably trying to run for his life because I usually just smash them. So this is what they look like. See, they look like a stink bug. Yeah, those white ones, they're definitely the babies. I mean, look at, you can see the similarity with them. So that's it. That's what a squash bug looks like for everyone that's been asking what they look like. Here's what else I can tell you, is that I had seen some eggs on those yellow zucchini, yellow summer squash, same. And I didn't notice it until it was kind of later. What I did end up doing is Sunshine Farm had posted something using, what do you call it, with the rollers that gets the dog hair off of your clothes. She had used one of those to get her squash eggs, or her squash bug eggs, off of her plants. So I did that. It was working pretty well for sure, but then I just decided, you know what, these squash need a haircut anyway. I am just going to get rid of the leaves. So I did that instead of taking the time to pull the eggs off. But like I said, I had already seen a significant amount, so I knew I was a day late and $1 short. See, here's another. Oh, she's taking off, running for the hills. I think I'm going to have missed that one altogether. Oh, here it is. Squash bug. Now, although I've showed you guys those babies and a few adults, really in the grand scheme, I did not have that big of a problem with them this year. I've had good harvests. I'm so scared to even speak these words and jinx myself. I only planted a couple of zucchinis this year anyway, so it's not like I was anticipating some humongous amount of zucchini, because last year I had so many that I overdid it. So then this year I didn't do as much, maybe underestimated. Ooh, see, there's more little stinking babies down here. I don't know if you guys can see them. See the little head? Looks like a meerkat peeking out. These are going to have to go too. I'm going to have to forego these squash as well. I see them all over the place. And I mean, look, can you see this one? Yeah, it's just going to be best to just get rid of these, put it all in the burn pile, and call it good. I don't know. Since I'm going to have to do that, I'm contemplating putting something a little bit more chemical-like to kill these off on the plants. I'll maybe do that tonight and then pull them tomorrow and put them into the burn pile right away. I'm going to toss that idea around. We'll see what I end up doing. I really try to be as organic as possible, but I'm very concerned about how many babies I'm seeing here. So I may have to just go old school and kill these things with something a little more chemical-like. We'll see what I do. Definitely, though, by tomorrow I'm going to have pulled these all and put them in the burn pile and get that burn pile taken care of and get rid of these. Otherwise, they're going to take over everything that I end up planting for fall, because most of my fall garden will be things like these squash. I'm going to put more beans, do some snap peas, all of which these squash bugs will love. So I need to get this under control before I really start planting all of those things, because it will be pointless. It'll be a waste. And why would I do that and start fighting these squash bugs when I already know that I have them? That's just silliness and a colossal waste of my time, which is very valuable, right? When you're trying to juggle the garden work, work in the house, work at your job, the chickens, the dogs, the husband, the hummingbirds. I say that because I'm watching some hummingbirds fight. I wonder if I can get this for you guys. Oh, yesterday I was out here, standing right here, and I had hummingbirds taking a little drink from these zinnias. Oh, it was the coolest thing ever. Of course, I didn't have my phone out there with me, so I didn't get a video of it. All right, everyone. Well, I just wanted to give everyone a visual, like I said, of the squash bugs. That's what the babies look like. That's what the adults look like. If you see them, you have squash bugs and you need to take care of them. I can do a video going forward, or in the future I should say, on how to get rid of them. However, so many people have videos on that. Stiver's Homestead has a video on it. Gary from the Rusted Garden has a video on that. I'm pretty sure Jess and Maya from Roots and Refuge have a video on it. So check those out as well. That'll be great information. And as usual, happy gardening!